So hello air signs, welcome to your horoscope for March 2023. We're starting off with Gemini. So Gemini, for this month of March, we will be getting with the planets. There's a lot happening in your 10th house. You're going to have Venus, Saturn and Neptune for most of that time. We've still got Saturn there for a few years, but you have Venus there. So it's good for career, good for bonuses, career progression. You're also going to have Mars in your ninth house, and Mercury is going to go from the 10th to 11th. So there's going to be communication and socializing there, 11th house with friends. With the cards here, Geminis, I do more. It was also we have in Libra, so in your 5th house, there's going to be an eclipse. So it's going to be activating something to do with relationships with you. Okay, I feel like there's something not fair happening for you this month. I'm hearing that it's not fair, and like that could be to do with relationships. I feel like you're having to use a lot of wisdom, but also checking your back. I feel like you're checking things of the paranoia that's happening with you this month, Geminis. I feel like you're feeling like you're very loyal, you're a very loyal person. There is a bit of emotional. I feel like emotional ties need to be cut for you this month. I also feel like there's a lot of protection around you, being very guarded. You don't want to be around people who aren't going to serve you the right way or be kind or be, but there's a lot of knowledge that you're having to also write down. There's a lot of writing that's going to come down for you. You're having to write down or take notes. That's also going to come up for you as well. There's a month of being your interest is very heightened, very intuitive too. It's like you're holding a light for someone. So you're waiting for someone or this is a relationship, romantic relationship, you're holding a candle for or a light for this person. I feel like he's up and down like a yo-yo with you. They're not giving you what time, or they're not giving you the acknowledgement that you deserve. I feel like you're really trying to get to a spot where you can be even or at a meeting place here. But you're also trying to be quite patient, but you're also trying to protect yourself from not getting hurt. There's other people too, I feel like, who's they're worried about something and they're worried about what's happening over here, but they need to look at something else over this side. I feel like with relationships, there is a sense of working out, or there's a sense of hope and a sense of dreams and a sense of paying attention to signs and happening around you. I feel like you're really trying to move forward and not go backwards. You're really trying to get something to work, but it's like something's not going right or it's letting you down a little bit. I feel like with work, it's something about Pandora's box. So if you open up Pandora's box, you can't close it. So something about Pandora's box here happening up with work. I feel like you're wanting to take a holiday or need to put your feet up. You need some sort of rest. There's also you're trying to communicate with someone who you just can't communicate with too, with regards to work as well. And there even could be a bit of a face-off, a bit of a having to challenge someone as well around you who's really not, I don't say not worth your time, but trying to get through to them that they're being a bit stubborn, and they're not giving you the right patience, or not giving you the right time of day either. It's coming up too. But also I feel like there's a sense of doing a lot of daydreaming here. I do feel like with your work there's a lot of knowledge that you need to hold on to, or there's knowledge that you need to bring in. And it is about going forward as well, but also having that patience. You're going to need a lot of patience for you for this month ahead. I feel like you're really trying to move forward. We're really trying to get things done. I feel like I really want to get that promotion. I really want to take that boss, or be a boss, or to be a leader as well. But it's like also I'm overworked. I want to put my feet up too. That's coming up for you, Geminis. I feel like that there's a sense of a purpose here. Someone's trying to keep a lid on it, or the lid closed, or the box closed. But I feel like there's a lot of knowledge in this box that needs to be open. But there's some sort of face-off that's coming up with you. It's going to come up with you for work, and for what's coming up ahead for you. So that's your little horoscope for this month here, Geminis. So okay, Librans, for you for this month, Librans. Okay, I feel like there is a sense, it could be like baby news or being very guarded or someone, could be children or some sort of relationship. I feel like there's like you're a knowing that's happening, like a telepathic things here. There is a knowing about you as well. There's a lot of focus on your 7th house, 8th house, and even your 6th house. And your first house, an eclipse in your first house is going to activate some, I feel like maybe make you more stronger, sense of more opinionated as well, too, because there's a lot of communication coming out here with relationships around you for the month ahead as well. I feel like we are wanting some peace, but I feel like a lot is happening with relationships is about your intuition. You're using your intuition a lot here with relationships. It's about also knowing where you stand, knowing where you belong, or not where you belong, but more where you stand with someone. I feel like there's also a third party involved in relationship that's also happening around you too. There's someone who's also just not listening to you and what you have to say. There is a negotiation here or a handshake, so I do feel like there is some sort of negotiation that's going to be a good outcome for you, whether it be mediation or something. There is peace. I want to say there also is some sort of new beginning. I feel like those who are single, there's someone new that's coming in who's quite vibrant, quite spontaneous, and quite loving as well. Someone that's going to more want to take care of your heart than break your heart. There's also a sense here of being very appreciated of what you have or what you got around you as well. For work, there is more money opportunities coming in your way. I feel like this is a cause of celebration. I don't say there is being overworked here, but a celebration here. The hard work's paid off. You're going into something new, but you're very busy. You're trying to juggle things around. There is a sense of self-reflection about a pathway coming up, moving forward to be able to move ahead. I feel like this is going to be a month where you can't just sit down and do nothing. You're going to have to take a lot of action this month to be able to go forward in where you're wanting to go. There's also a sense of being aligned or having an alignment here too, and also I feel like there's a sense of your values and self-worth. I feel like there's an aspect of a boss or someone there could be trying to manipulate things as well around you, but I do get a sense of celebration, a sense of cheers, a sense of job well done. You are trying to keep everything balanced. You are trying to keep everything in control, and you're trying to not make a mistake, move forward. But I feel like there's a sense of congratulations for what you got coming up this month. You also might be feeling rather nervous, and it's like a lost objective. Something about an objective that could be lost. I want to say too, there's like a luck of the dice that's coming up this month for you, like taking a chance, taking risks, taking a chance to see where they paid off. Listen to your intuition is going to be a lot for you for this month. Your intuition is going to be a very big thing for you for this month here, Librans. I'll just see if anything else. And just try not to be too picky either. Just try not to be too picky as well. But everything will start falling in place for you as well for this month as ahead to that Librans. So I'll leave you that, Librans. Aquarians, welcome to your horoscope for March. Okay, for you guys, it's going to seem like everything's falling down around you. I feel like there's a sense of dread or a sense of ending or anticipation as well. You're coming up to getting some sort of financial help from a partner or someone around you. I feel like there is a playfulness for you for this month ahead too. We do have an eclipse that's happening in your 9th house, so a house of being psychic or studying as well. And I say there is a thing of taking a chance in love, like there's some sort of chance in love that's coming up for you too. And playfulness, but it's also like you're on a journey to find the right partner or to find yourself. There's also like a sense of like a sore spot that's happening with you too, but there's like this playfulness. There's also help. There's a lot of happiness here for your relationships here, Aquarians. You know where you're going. You're trying to fast track things or trying to move up things or speed things up, which may not go as planned. I feel like there's a sense of wanting to save money here too. There is a lot of daydreaming coming up as well in the cards for you as well. The sense of things coming down around you, like London Bridge is burning down, is not such a bad thing, because I feel like it's getting you to a place where you need to be with someone that you need to be with. I also have a feeling though with work, it could be a bit of like depression or like a bit of a tug of war happening around you as well. But there's a the hard work is paying off for you. There's getting back into the green with your balances, being able to save money, being able to look at new things to do, expanding businesses or what you're doing. I feel like whatever it is that you're working at, it's a lot of detail involved, and you're trying to really get that detail into pay attention to certain details and what's going on. I also feel like there's a sense where you might feel very trapped, but you're not actually trapped. You're just having to go forward the best that you can in what you got around you. There's also a sense of like leadership here, of wanting to be a leader or wanting to gain leadership that's also coming up around you as well here, Aquarians. I feel like there's also like crossed lines, so people not understanding or not, it's like being nitpicky or not understanding you. You're having to challenge people. I feel like with expenses too, I see things being saving up, but also being juggling with things you have to go to. You're trying to juggle certain finances, expectations too. It's coming up around you, and you're trying to speed things up. But I feel like you can't speed certain things up. It's going to go at a slower pace, or the pace that you might not feel like where you want it to go. But that's just where it's going to fit in for you for this time here. I feel like there is a sense of temptation here with work, and I feel like best to sort of stay away from temptation, but I have a feeling that some sort of temptation is going to come up for you around work as well, and also about not wanting like negative stuff to also come into this too. I feel like that you're trying to see through the light, you're trying to see through anyone that's trying to manipulate you, you're trying to see through the veil or see through their crap, because you're also wanting to have, you're also looking at a lot of guidance coming in for you this month too, but there's a lot of stuff that you're coming into in your own personality. You're actually breaking through ties, you're breaking through people that are like not being honest or not telling you the right thing either as well. So that's what I get for you guys for Aquarius for this month. So hope you have a great month ahead. So bye for now.